Okay, we're back in here today, and I think I found what I wanted to use on there. Just some of this paper. I think Janet might have done this at some point. And I've got this little pocket thing. Don't know if that's something come in it. I would say it's a little necklace or something. So that's already been gessoed, and I thought I'd do that somehow, and then have some decoration on that page. And then this is going to be a big pocket. I think I'm going to do a pocket there, so I'm going to get these out and do the other side as well, because I thought I'd make, so that's that bit there, and then this one is going to be pocket like that, and then that's also going to be a pocket, but that I've just folded it over. And I thought, well, you know, you can slip something in there, but just need it, you know, firmer. And then decorate that. So it's much easier when you can get them out of the book. So I don't know where that's gone. Where are you, page? I couldn't see it for love nor money there. Okay, and that's gonna, yeah, I like that as well. So we've got quite a bit going on now already. Okay, let's do this bit up, this insert. Get rid of these. So, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that tag will go there. So I don't know. I was there the other day, and I saw these colours, and I just got a piece of card and quickly inked it up and just done that. You know, it's not finished, but I just thought, oh, that goes well. So a bit grungy, but this is what this one's about. Okay. Right, don't want to. There we go. I'm going to stick this bit of paper on before I lose it. Let's ink it up first, and then we can go from there. Oh, sorry folks. Let's just get my book. Oh, let's do some more things with book pages too. It's getting a bit silly, all these book pages that I've got. I'm just thinking the ones that are stuck together I'll keep together because I can use them for pockets and things. Okay, so let's get those and put them in there. Okay, so I didn't like looking at that picture. That's why I done that. I don't know why. Oh, we do some funny things. Well, I do anyway. Right, where am I? Right, that's going to go on here. So we need to do this up. So, shall we? I'm just thinking. Right, doing a nice background on this piece of paper. I'll put that there for now. Gosh, it's quite a strong colour, isn't it, that? So we do actually want something light behind that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stamp that, you know, ink it up maybe a little bit more and then stamp it, because that is only a background, isn't it? So, okay, I'm going with the archival one ground espresso. This needs cleaning. Oh, I need a background. Just see what we got here. couple, sorry, there's a couple that's actually nearly finished, so I wonder if I can stamp on that. That might be interesting. This one I found needs a bit of pressure, so you're going to dry that off, okay, and then I'm going to gesso it a little bit more, okay. Quite fancy doing that, even though I'm not going to see it. I want to play with my gesso. Actually, I think I'm going to do a bit of stamping on this as well. Some of this isn't stuck down. What's happened there? But okay. I'm going to carry on stamping around there actually as well. Okay, perfect. Get the gesso out now. I've got it in a little bottle. Oh, this heat set that. I just put some in a little bottle. Okay, I'm going to have black stitching around that. I'm going to ink up the edges a bit. Okay, that's going to be there. I'm just going to, yeah, that's going to all go together. And then that's going to go there. And that is going to be glued onto there, I think. Yep. Oh, and I'm going to cover that. So, okay. Let's do that now. So cover the whole thing. So I didn't really need to do all that, but never mind. See if we got a nice piece of paper. Okay, that will work. Lovely job, or I should say proper job. Okay. Okay, like that. Dry that off. Okay, and I'm going to go for black now. Really, I should keep all those out because I shall be going from like ground espresso to black soot because the page is quite dark, so we've got to use something quite dark. Like I said, this, you know, this is where I play around with trying to make something out of, you know, the real grungy backgrounds and things. And what I like about things like that, you know, I never know what's going to happen. I just play. I really do, honestly. So here I'm going to heat set that. And then I might squirt a little bit of offside sprays on it. Or, let's get for ease or quickness, I might go in with these. Crushed olive. And bring a bit of that green in. Wet wipe. This usually takes it all away, but just spread it out a bit. Bit of, I can never say that one. Persimmon. Yeah, that one. Apparently it's a fruit. I think someone said they have eaten it because I did never heard of it. Really haven't. Yeah, that's what I like. You know, I do like these crayons. They're actually really good because if you don't like them, you can get quite a lot of it back out and then you can go in and add more, you know, and that's a great thing because sometimes we overdo it, you know, when we first jump in and do something and then we think, oh, I wish we hadn't put that much on, you know, and then you might take too much off. That's okay. You can put more on then. But I'm just trying to pick up this colour here, a little bit of orange. I won't have no more because that's quite red, that bit. So I'm gonna a bit of green down there. Again, this lets you play. Yeah, it's no pressure. It doesn't particularly have to be anything at the end of it. But along the way, you've learned a lot of things. You've learned what may have worked, what what didn't, you know, and that's what it's all about. And that's what teaches you, you know, how to do things in like your journals and things like that. You know, you've played and you think, oh, I really like that technique, or I've liked that, and then you go and put it into your journal. Yep. That's cool. I'm going to leave that as is for a minute. I might do a little bit of stamping on top. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just going to see what happens to the rest of it. Right, with here, I would like, I don't know whether I got that. It's like a grey blue, isn't it? I'm not sure. I think, what's that one? Stormy Sky. It could be. It. Yeah. And of course, it's going to look different where you've got heavy coffee stains, yeah. Let's see what that blends out like. I haven't used that one, so like I said, it rubs out, and then it's slightly wet with the thing, so you can go in and use your finger now if you want to. Okay, and I would leave that for now until I know what's going in the pocket. And then if I do quite a bright tag to go in the pocket, then I might use the colours that's in the tag on the background there. But sometimes you need to see things like all together, like, because this is going to go here, you see. I think it needs to be a bit grayer, looking at that, because that's a little light now. It's a little bit on the blue side, so that might have to change, but that's fine. Okay, and that's going to be that way there. And we've got something nice and bright in there. And when I find the right blue or the right grey, it's going to go on here, see, because that's going to be, you're going to see that. I like that. So I'm going to leave that alone for a minute. Now I'm going to do this page. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to stitch that, but I'm going to here. I need to cut that bit there. I'm going to back a bit on there, a bit of washi tape or something like that, so I'll cut some of that. You don't need all that. Go as close as I can to that. I'm not worrying about creases and things like that. There. I'll just protect it from tearing. Yep. Yay! I've just had a notification that Couriers is going to open. And I'm thinking, yeah, my gosh, because I need an oven. I think I've done that much cooking. And That's going to be a pocket as well, so we need to do that bit there. But my oven door, oh wow, it's never been that brilliant, actually, I must say. The oven door, it wasn't shut properly. My husband tried to mend it a few times, and it's getting a bit silly, if you know what I mean. So we was going to buy one ages ago, and then we thought, oh, we can't. And I do need to see them, because I have a problem with ones that got like a lip around, where I just find that dirt collects there, and different things, especially when you've got 18-year-old cooking and there's grease everywhere. So I'm trying to get it so that it's easier to clean. I will tell you a funny story about an oven, actually. It is hilarious. Yeah, you know, well, years ago, I think we weren't married long. Oh, man, let's put this in. And I've forgotten which way it's going to go. Sorry, folks. I think that is that way, yeah. Yeah, we weren't married long. And we bought a new oven. And I remember my husband saying, oh yeah, self-cleaning, you know, and all that. And I thought, oh, that's brilliant. You know, don't have to clean it. So I think it was about, I don't know, 3 years went by. I'd had kids by then. And Graham said, I think Graham had to cook that night because I wasn't very well or something. He said, don't you ever clean the bottom of the oven? I went, you told me it was self-cleaning. So I did wonder why it was so dirty, but I thought, well, he told me it was self-cleaning. Well, how bad is that? He says, no, the sides. I went, oh, not the whole thing then. And I said, I do the top. So yeah, not my brightest moment. This is how you use up all the washi tape you don't like. But you think, why didn't you just line it? Yeah, could be done, but might as well use up the washi tape that I've got reels of it, but some of it I do not like. Do I need it on that bit as well? Go back to it and I think, how did I have it? That gets there. That ain't right, is it? Oh, must have been that way. So, yeah, it was. So it must be on the back there. There we go. Yep, that folds over. Then we've got a bit of strength on these now. And I'm going to stitch around that anyway. Sort of goes like that. And that's going to be sort of like a tuck pocket. Yeah. And just cut that off. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually, I would like some stitching on this bit here. Okay, some black crisscross stitching might look quite nice, and down there. So I'm going to do that. And I can see where that is now, so I'll cut into there a bit. Get rid of that. I did see a bit over, there we are, a little bit of overhang. Okay. Yep, so I'll go and do that. Don't need stitching on this one. and we need to do a bit of work on that first before we apply to that. But I want to go and do that stitching now before I forget. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, so when that's on the page, you can see that will be the pocket. All right, and I will stitch down there as well. I most probably didn't need to stitch that bit there, look, but never mind, I shall restitch that. And then this one will be stitched as well. So that is going to go on like so. Okay. Here, this I might do a bit of artwork on there or something, or collage or something. I'm just going to sort of tone that down a little bit, which I did around here as well for this pocket. That's going to be a pocket like that. It's going to be stitched around. Okay. I'm not going to do any stitching on here, but I'm going to do it so that there's a tag there and a tag there. So we've got some tags coming out this way, which I, as you know, I like doing. So, let's have a look. Yeah, and then maybe a bit of artwork on there, like collage. So I'm going to get this done. I'm just going to stick that down. But I am stitching mine, but it would be done a lot better if I was not stitching. I might need a little bit of a trim. Got a bit of a overhang there. Okay. And then I can see the line here, so I'll stitch down there. Here, I think we're all right. Yeah, and I toned that down there. Got a nice big pocket there. So here, I'm just going to glue here. Keep that on while I stitch. And here. And I think I'm going to glue under that bit there. Okay. Cool. Right, I'm going to stitch that, and then because there's going to be stitching right down the middle here, you see, I'm going to need to cover that. So that'll give me something to do by covering it, you know, and I've got to work that out, that sort of thing, which is all good. Right, I've stitched all around that and put it in because I needed to see what was happening here. Okay, because I had a totally different colour scheme. So once I've done that page, I can then do a little bit of collage or something to correspond with that. That's all right. And then the other side, so I've got these to do, is here. Okay, so again, that's pocket there, and then that's these little flips here when they're in straight. But I love the way that's worked out. So that's a nice little tuck spot there for a big tag or something. Nice piece of paper that you like. And then big pocket there, and then that's the back of the tag. I did change that up a little bit because the yellow wasn't working, because I'd actually forgotten that it was the other way around. So that's fine. So I gessoed over it and re-stamped over it, and I've left it like that for now. Okay, till I find something that goes there. And then that goes quite nicely with that there, with that bit of yellow and a bit of gold and everything. It's quite gothic looking, that one, isn't it?